How did you meet her online?
Facebook dating.
What is Facebook dating?
It's like Marketplace for pussy.
All right, guys, we're back. Sorry, we had to take a little pee break. As you guys know, once you get into this shit a little bit, we're fucking going for over an hour. You got to take a little leak. So,
Yeah, it was like that.
I can't honestly remember where the fuck did we leave off.
Prison.
We started talking about some people. We're gonna cut all that shit
Yeah.
out because you guys can't see that or hear that. So,
Well, we got a nice little intermittent, little
that was funny. as
tidbit
fuck.
conversation.
We'll probably actually make a clip of that because it was funny as shit.
But yeah,
Marketplace for pussy.
I'm telling you, if we're don't take anything I say
Serious?
seriously.
No, dude. I hope that the fans of this show know enough to not take anything said on this podcast
Yes.
seriously.
And I hope they know enough to send me a pic of their tits. That would be very much appreciated.
That's the clip right there, baby. If you just send me a picture of your tits, that'd be great.
I mean, I'm always having a bad day, so don't second guess it.
A fresh pair of titties always lights everybody's mind.
Right. 4:30 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I don't care.
3 in the afternoon.
Yeah, dude. Honestly,
He doesn't discriminate.
right. Walking out of work at 3:24, looking at my phone to a picture of titties, dude. How can I not be
How
happy?
great is it when they're pierced, too?
I'm biased
Really? Why are you biased on that?
because I love licking the nipple, and it gets in my way.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, it's cool.
It is cool. I will give it that. But when you're trying to do things with the old nipster,
Yeah, I know. I've had
you know,
them situations.
That's an everyday situation
You
for
just
me.
bite
but-
them a little bit.
Oh God, they're so good.
I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get in trouble for this. It's previous. It's before I knew Lindsay.
Yeah, same. Yeah, dude.
It was
fucking-
before you knew Lindsay.
Well, technically, yes.
Oh, fuck me, man. God damn, that was so funny.
I don't even know how to recover from that.
Fuck.
Like, where do we go from here?
I don't even remember what we were talking about. All right.
We were talking about
Prison's
the prison.
bad. Okay,
Yeah.
guys? Prison's bad.
We were talking about the prison, but I think you guys really, honestly, already know. I mean, the synopsis, because I don't want to drag it out too much.
Yeah.
Because I have strong feelings about it, but it's like,
I got a question. If you could answer this, what is
All
the? You don't have to name names or anything. What is the craziest shit you ever saw? Because I don't think we even touched base on that the last couple times you've been on the show.
right. I mean, there was a couple crazy shit that
Like
I've
again,
seen.
no names, no nothing.
Right.
So
I'm just,
it doesn't even matter. It could have been Elmira. It could have
Yeah.
been any place you were at. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
we've talked about this before. Luckily, I've never had to do it.
right.
I've never had to serve time.
yeah.
Ironically, I know you guys are all shocked, but I've never had to. So, like, what is the craziest shit you ever? You obviously never saw anybody die
No.
that you know of, anyway.
Right. I mean, I remember being in Elmira and then fucking banging against the banister, fucking because this dude,
Who was?
the inmates, because I was in A block, A block and C block. So like, in A block, that's where you first go, and like it's fucking 4 stories of just
And you can see
cells.
up the middle.
Yeah, with catwalks across it on each fucking.
So, like the movies. That's real.
It's real, dude. It was so
Jesus.
you walk in the A block and it's like a huge arched fucking doorway and you look up and it's just fucking complete shit, dude. There's mice running around on the bottom.
That's
I watched,
wild.
dude. Yeah, there's mice,
I gotta-
roaches, fucking.
I don't mean to cut you off.
Okay. Sorry.
But
Sorry.
sorry. But we just stumbled upon this show. It's called Escape from Denimora. Do you know what Denimora is?
I think someone was watching that.
It was those inmates in upstate New York and Clinton
Oh, really?
that escaped.
Yeah,
and they were
yeah.
fucking that lady.
Yeah,
and
that
that's how they got out. And they actually put clips in on the show. It's on Netflix, so it's a big
Really?
deal, yeah. And it's they show clips of the actual jail, and it's a shithole.
Yeah.
And like I think
it's
now it's been all renovated and shit because of the publicity that it got.
Right.
So they had to. But like when this was banging back in what happened in 2018 or something.
Yeah.
It was
wasn't
very
too far.
recent, like 16, 17, 2017, 18, something like that.
I think I was married. For
Very
that.
recently, and this jail looked like it was from the 30s.
Yeah. Dude, it's terrible.
That's
It's
crazy.
terrible.
So like they make all this fucking money, and they don't. It's who? Do you know who makes that money? Is it the? I know a lot of prisons are privately owned.
Not a lot, actually. I think it's like something like 8%
Oh really?
in the U.S.
Okay.
But in the U.K.,
Oh yeah. Fuck that shit.
right?
I've
But-
heard it's better though. Some of like Sweden
Maybe.
has like the greatest jails in the world that they like.
Well,
It's like the greatest rehabilitation system in the world.
Yeah.
Sweden has like,
you know, they're always neutral.
yeah.
That was
I don't know what that means.
That was a
but,
bad pun.
Yeah.
because I guess. I'm neutral like Switzerland.
I don't know what that means.
No.
No.
Switzerland's neutral. I guess I don't know.
Oh, because they don't have war.
Yeah.
Way to bomb.
Dude, yeah.
But no, so they're like Canada, where they have like crazy, like their rehabilitation is real rehabilitation.
Right.
It's not like for profit. It's because they want to rehabilitate these people.
Right.
So like their facilities are like top of the line.
Yeah.
All their inmates get access to all this crazy shit to like express their mental health and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas here, I mean, I've seen pictures online of some of the jails like down south and like all this shit, and it's like people living with fucking raccoons and
Oh, dude.
cockroaches and all sorts of shit.
Elmira was the worst. Elmira was the worst for me. Because
Like condition wise,
Yeah. Because I've been to Ulster County.
how many different jails did you go to? You were only locked up for what, 18 months?
18 months. Yeah, but so I was in Montgomery and first. Then I went to Elmira. And then, what the fuck? Oh, from Elmira, when I got transferred from Elmira to Marcy, there was like a 2-night overstay at Ulster County.
What is that like? They just bring you into a random jail because they don't feel like driving 2 hours?
Well, they drive 3 hours at a time.
Yeah.
You know, like they don't go over 3 hours. And it's just crazy, dude.
That's wild to me.
I'm getting kind of upset about it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I
Like,
can tell.
Yeah. It's just, dude, like people don't
It's probably
don't
bringing
know.
back a lot of memories that you don't want to relive.
Yeah, dude, especially fucking going into Ulster County brand new and they just throw you into a dorm.
So wait, so you're being transferred and like you go into the like they don't put you in like a separate cell away from Gen Pop. They just throw you in there
Yeah,
for 2 days.
for 2 days.
Like
You
you're
don't have
not you're
shit.
not going to be there. So you don't have any accommodations, you don't
Right.
know the lingo, the lay of the
Right.
land, we'll say.
Right. And there's so many different personalities.
Right.
Dude.
And they're just like, hey, this is a transfer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, put you out on the playground and
Yep.
we'll get you when we're ready to leave.
Yep. Yeah, dude, that was wild.
That's
That was-
fucking crazy.
Like, I've moved schools. I've been in the group homes.
Yeah.
I've been in the group homes, two
I've-
foster homes.
that's what I'm
like-
saying. I've done that shit too.
And let me tell you what, that going to like just being thrown in the pop, Gen Pop, because like when you're in Elmira, everybody's in like just getting to Elmira.
Right.
Like in A block, everybody's just getting to Elmira, and they usually have like
So you guys all kind of have something in common a little bit.
right. We're always talking about like, oh, where are you from? Where are you from?
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you're in a medium and it's just a big dorm and like there's like a big bathroom, like 4 toilets and 2 urinals, and hang on.
He's getting nervous, folks.
Well, yeah, like
No, I know.
So,
I'm
like-
sorry. I shouldn't be breaking your balls.
no, it's all good. It's all good. But like when you get transferred, you don't know who you're fucking with. They all have strong ties because they've been there.
And that's at this jail.
That's at Ulster.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like I'm talking about my 2-day stay at
yeah,
Ulster.
yeah, yeah.
So like everybody that's in that dorm, fucking knows each other. They live together.
Right.
You know what I mean? And they get a transfer. If fucking someone wants to be like, let's fuck this kid up. You know what I mean? Like that shit's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So like the bathroom, the way it's set up, it's like 2 urinals and then 4 toilets. And like every time you go to the bathroom, dude, you have to fucking watch your back. You know,
I
because
would
you don't
never go.
like,
I would
Yeah.
pee my pants.
it's terrible. Then you get shit beat out of you for
For being
that.
disgusting.
Yeah.
We kind of touched base on that in the first episode because I was like, how do you shit in front of people?
Yeah. So yeah, it's just because and then like it's a bathhouse. You got the
At least you weren't pissing in troughs like at fucking
Right.
stadiums. Like,
right. I mean, that was all right, but you only had like a half door, so like if people are walking by you while you're taking a shit, they could see you.
Yeah.
Like they could make eye contact.
Right, yeah.
But
Again, how are you rehabilitating people when you have to embarrass them while they're doing bodily functions? We all shit as human beings, but you want to put these people in predicaments where they are exposed to the fullest. Like, that is the craziest situation ever. Like, you're taking a shit. You couldn't be any more exposed as a human being while you're taking a shit. Like,
Right.
you're done. You're sitting down. Your body is excreting its toxins. Like, that is the fullest point of not only humiliation,
But vulnerability.
But vulnerability. And like,
they wanna fucking-
this is how prison rolls. Like, that is crazy.
and there's
dude.
no locks on the door.
Right,
That's fucking
exactly.
not happening. So like if someone wants to push, like if they want to fuck you up and they want to push through the door,
Yeah.
dude, they're doing it.
Exactly.
You ain't got nothing to do. You're fucking sitting there like, you know what I mean?
Oh man.
It's crazy. It's crazy. A lot, and going back to like people are worried about fucking inmates standing up to them in Marcy and medium facilities. That's not gonna happen. You may have a couple inmates that are like, I want to fuck him up. I want to fuck him up. But
Yeah.
like they're a band of brothers.
That band of brothers. That's what I was literally just gonna say. That band of brothers, because like we said earlier in the show, like they are not far from a gang themselves.
And they know, dude. There was, man.
I think so. This is my take on this. I think back in the early days, like way back in the day, when it probably happened on the West Coast, because obviously that shit was prevalent out there. COs saw how that shit went, and then it just spread throughout the world. Like, or not the world, but throughout the country. Like, I'm talking in the 20s and 30s and 40s.
I think
like-
it's been bad everywhere.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that's how it started, though. Is like they saw that gang mentality, and they're like, we're not going to be able to control these inmates unless you got one dickhead that comes in there who's got that jock mentality that's like, I'm fucking king shit. And the
That's-
only way he's going to be able to reign supreme is if he gets everybody on his side
Yeah.
and controls the fucking yard. Just like prison.
Yeah.
And I think way back in the day, that's what happened. And now here we are in 2025.
That's crazy.
And it's like so prevalent in every fucking prison you go to, every jail you go to. You got your guys, some guys that are good, but
Yeah.
for the most part,
right.
you do what you're told.
And the thing is like, as an inmate, you know which COs are cool and which ones are dickbags.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Of course. We're really good at reading people.
Right. Well, there goes my nose again, dog.
It ain't my fault. Get
No.
the fuck out of here.
No, it's all right. But yeah, it's just fucking. I forgot where I was going with that. Forgot what I said. It's just fucking like, as inmates, we know which ones are
Good and bad.
decent to work with that won't really fuck with us, and then there's ones that are fucking with us. You know what I mean?
Do you, so in those situations, you watch another inmate get fucked up, right?
Yeah.
So, like hypothetically, we'll say this is a hypothetical situation.
Oh no, it happened.
I know, but I'm just saying. Hypothetically, you see an inmate get fucked up. Do you ever see a CO off to the side that's like, you can watch their face expression, you can see like they're uncomfortable, they don't want to be there, they don't want to be doing it. Like, do you ever see that, or is everybody like super on board and they're like, yeah, fucking ah?
Well, there's a few that are like that, and if you watch the video of the death,
Yeah.
you know,
Do yourselves a favor,
Robert
guys.
Brooks.
Check this shit out, because like the reason we're doing this episode is to bring knowledge and exposure to something that has been going on forever. And like, this isn't my place to do this. Like, I'm not trying to fucking put a divot in the world of this sort of shit. But like,
but it needs to happen.
Right, but as a kid that's been involved in criminal things his whole life, I've heard about this since I can remember. And I have family members that were COs, retired COs. And I've heard stories before I was a criminal and a piece of shit. And I just know how it goes. And to shed light on this we're talking about this because it hit so close to home.
Yeah.
Dude, we're only fucking 20 miles from that jail.
Yeah.
And
I have
and he was there. Like,
and
one of my best friends was there. So like, that's why we're shedding light on this, because like, everybody wants to talk shit about inmates and criminals, and it's like,
and what they're in for.
Yeah, you're not going to rehabilitate people if this is what we're doing.
So let me just take a little time to say, correct, like how I view this. So, right, he wasn't a model citizen, from what I understand.
Oh, that guy?
That guy that died.
Yeah.
Right? So everybody has their crime, right? But what happened to him isn't even because of his charge. It's because he's an inmate. That shit happened to me. Not as bad.
Right, there's pedophiles that are still walking to this day, still alive, still breathing.
Right.
They didn't get killed by COs.
And the reason why they're so comfortable with doing this and everybody's watching it is because it fucking happens so prevalently.
Right, yeah.
It happens all the damn time, and they're always back on it. And those 14 officers or whoever you've seen in there, you know, there's a couple sergeants or whatever that were in the infirmary while they came in. But I think like 5 or 6 guys in that video, mostly the ones that are doing the hitting and shit, those are the response teams.
Okay.
Those for what happens when, you know, like a fight breaks out or something, and they call it pulling the pin.
So what they like to call in hockey the enforcers.
Right, yeah. So that's who's doing the beating, and then
That's their biggest guys who can do the most damage.
No, it's not that. It's just like rotational. But they could sign up for like sticks, which a stick is like when you get mandated to work.
Okay.
Right. So I get that. So there are some COs that don't do these shit. Shit. Right. And I understand that. Because I've had a couple run-ins with a few very good COs, you know, that'll help you, like that are there for the good of their heart,
right?
But these motherfuckers, 92%, let's say, 92% of COs that work in the fucking correctional facilities are doing this in every facility.
Yeah,
like it's not just a Marcy thing.
Yeah,
it's a mid.
It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
A Mohawk,
it's everywhere.
And in the max, the reason why I'd rather be in the max, quite frankly, is because
you don't have as much exposure to them because you're locked up. You're in your cell. You're not dealing with them on a daily, minutely basis.
Yeah.
You're in a medium, you probably have more free time, right? So you're around these COs more. But if you're in a 23-hour lockup, you're in your own cell.
Well, the big thing about it is that when you're in Elmira, like, right before I got there, they had a huge fucking riot, right?
Okay.
The inmates sticking together.
Gotcha.
Right? So the COs are
But you don't
They
hear
don't-
that on the news.
Right.
That's not on the
and
news.
like 3 inmates died. It was like August, just at the beginning of August of 2023.
I'm sure if you do some digging, you can find it, but
Yeah.
that didn't make national headline news.
Right.
Because I don't know about that.
I think I got transferred to Elmira in July 27th, 2023, and like they had a whole lockdown when I was there. You know what I mean? Fucking like 3 inmates died, but you know what I mean? I don't know if it made news because
Right, yeah. Do yourselves a favor. Do some homework.
right. And you know, it's just like it's just fucking crazy. The COs don't fuck with you in a max security because of that reason.
Yeah.
They fuck with the pedophiles and the.
Relax,
Excuse
buddy. Chill out.
I'm getting worked up.
I know,
dude.
I can tell. Just take a breath.
Yeah.
We can cut out anything you want. This isn't
No.
live. This is
Yeah,
not live.
yeah.
So,
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's not
and
even.
it's probably bringing back a lot of
yeah,
emotions and
yeah,
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. If I ever went, like, okay, you guys have seen the show. You know how fucked up I am normally. Could you imagine if I went to fucking prison? It
man.
probably, no, it definitely would not be good for me.
Yeah.
Because you know how I am. I dive into shit head first.
Yeah.
I would have dove into that shit fucking no arms out, just fucking
Yeah.
let's go. I wouldn't have got let out probably.
Yeah.
I'd still probably be in there.
It's super easy to catch a charge too.
Right,
Like,
exactly.
assault on staff.
If I had some Aryan brother, because I'm all tatted up, be like, go fucking kill this guy and you'll
Yeah.
have the best time ever here, I'd be like, all right, whatever. Like,
Oh, so that when I said assault on staff, that brings back another thing. Is if an inmate fucking. So if an inmate fucking even tries to hit an officer, a CO,
yeah,
they will get him with an assault on staff, and other officers will back them up.
right.
So that's another reason why that they're not fucking doing anything. They're not pushing back against the CEOs, and they run with that.
Yeah. That's
Man.
wild. Like
Yeah.
I said, it's gang mentality. That is 100% gang mentality. We had that mentality when we were banging back in the day.
Yeah,
And we were fucking
did.
riding Harleys and shit, dude. It was
Yeah.
fucking, it was
yeah.
the 8 of us, and it
Yeah,
didn't
dude.
matter. Whatever happened, we were all together.
Dude, it was fucking man.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the
Yes, but
same.
no,
Right.
because
yeah.
we're not out there like actively.
Oh, we weren't. Yeah,
fucking
we
with
weren't
people.
actively fucking with people.
They
You're right.
they
But
definitely use
if
their.
something ever happened,
Oh yeah.
if
yeah,
something ever popped off,
Yeah.
it was on site for sure. Especially with
Yeah.
me, you, and
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the 3 of us, it would have been
Yeah.
a problem.
Oh yeah.
It would have been a problem if something ever. Luckily, it
that's
never
why-
did. Luckily, nothing ever happened because
People
we'd
try.
probably be in prison for the rest of our lives.
People try me, dude.
I don't understand
I don't-
why.
Neither do I, but I'm just like, are you? I was like, think about this. Do you really want to do this?
Yeah, I'm so removed from that life that like I haven't had somebody say they're gonna kick my ass in years. Like I haven't had somebody text me or message me or whatever and be like, "You're a fucking scumbag. I'm gonna fuck you up."
So
And I'm just like, I'm in such a state of relaxation. Like I have problems in life, but like
Yeah.
it ain't that kind of drama anymore.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
no, that's another thing that sucks about prison is like, I don't want like I was about that when you and I were hanging out,
Right.
and then I did the whole family thing with Amanda.
Yeah.
You know, and then I went to prison.
Right.
So like between that time, I was relaxed. I was where you were.
Yeah.
And then jumping back into that in prison, like that feeling, always on edge. You know, just
Yeah.
like ready for fucking anything. You know, and fighting when you know you're gonna lose.
Yeah. Because you never know who's
Dude.
going to jump in. Everybody, especially in that situation, so
Yep.
that person's, somebody has their back.
Yep.
Nobody's got your back because you're
Right.
new to the situation.
Not even that. I wasn't banging with anybody.
Right, that's what
I
I'm
was
saying.
I was
You-
cool with a couple people, but
Right.
they're not gonna put their neck out on the line for me.
Right.
So I'm solo.
Yeah.
You know
How
what
many
I mean?
how many times did you fight in prison?
I think like 5 or 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Like was it bad or was it like
It was
piece you up a little bit, let you go?
Yeah. There was a few times I got fucked up.
Yeah, well, yeah,
You know.
no, you already said it on the show,
Oh,
so
yeah.
that's why I'm
Oh,
saying
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You already
Yeah.
said you got your ass kicked a couple times.
Yeah.
And I'm not even making fun of you because
Well, everybody does.
I
though.
know I can fight, and like I know for sure I'd get my ass kicked.
Right.
I know for sure I might get a couple good hits on you,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna win. Like, I'm not a career criminal.
Right.
As much as
Right.
I like to think I am, I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not.
when I started dating, I was like, yeah, I'm a bit of
I'm a badass.
I'm a bit of an outlaw. Like,
half Cherokee and
Chow
Chow.
oh baby, she's chicky wow wow, she's a one of a kind. My friends call me Chow Chow. I don't know the rest. I don't know. That's a good song though. Oh my baby, she's a cheeky wow wow, she's a one of a kind.
Oh, that was fucking hilarious.
Fuck yeah, dog. I miss doing this.
I told you it's great, dude. You're great.
Like-
You're a great guest to have. We can do
Yeah.
this for hours.
We could, dude. We could. I'm fucking, you know.
You get a little nervous when you talk about this shit, though.
Well,
We
yeah.
can change the subject a little
Yeah.
bit. How's life these days? Steve's out of prison. He's been doing great.
I think it's going on 6 months.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
I mean,
so-
so I'll tell you right now, and I don't mean to throw you under the bus, but he
Yeah.
called me his third week out
Yeah.
when you saw me,
Yeah.
and that was the first time we talked since you've been out.
No.
Was-
I
it
called you.
wasn't?
You called me like the day I got.
Oh
out.
yeah, you're right. But anyway, we talk. We'll have like 45-minute phone conversations
Yeah,
about
yeah.
life, and he was like very upset and like, I don't know what to do and like all this shit. And I was just like, dude, I've never been in your situation, but I've had a lot of friends that have. Like, just stick to what you're doing.
Yeah.
Time. It takes time.
You said that on our first episode. You're
Yeah.
like, stick to what you're doing. Everything will be all right.
And now
I was just like, damn.
You know what he told me earlier? He goes, I'm so fucking busy. He's like, I don't even know what to do. He's like, I can't even find time to do anything. And I'm just like, aha!
Yeah.
You motherfucker!
Yeah. Yeah, because like I got a job now, fucking steady.
Hell yeah.
7 to 3:30, dude.
Fuck
It's
yeah.
fucking good job. You know, Monday through Friday.
Let's talk about the good things. We don't even. We got.
Yeah,
we just
yeah,
went
we-
through all the
yeah.
bad. Now let's talk about the good.
Yep.
This
And,
motherfucker was actually rehabilitated.
For real. And I kind of like pride on like kind of like doing it for myself.
I was gonna say you're like
by
doing.
myself.
You're
like,
doing the right thing by. You're going to therapy. You're doing what your
Yeah.
probation officer tells you. Like, you were
Yeah.
honest about him smoking weed. Like, he doesn't care. Like,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
doing the right things to not get your ass locked up again.
Yeah. Well, so I'm very transparent with my parole officer.
Yeah, you
know?
should be. All these people that blame their parole officers, like, motherfucker got me locked up again.
Right,
But it's
right.
like, dude, just be honest.
Dude, just
Honesty
change-
is the greatest thing I ever found in my life.
Right.
Like, to be completely honest.
Dude, if I must say, I've told a couple people this. I was like, I think I'm too honest. You know, to the point of like
100%.
fucking shit.
You have to
Honesty.
be. If you're gonna,
Mm.
if you're gonna be,
If you're gonna push somebody away with your honesty,
yeah.
the real you, they don't deserve you.
Oh,
Fucking,
write it down, baby.
fucking take it.
Fucking publish it and put it in a book.
Yeah, dude. Thinking about writing a book.
No, fuck that.
I'm doing a podcast.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Y'all want to say fuck that?
Oh,
Man, I love music, dude. Let's not go into that because we're very different tastes. in
Oh
music.
yeah, we have very different tastes in music.
Yeah.
We like country. That's
Yeah,
the one
yeah,
thing we
yeah.
have.
I like the outlaw country now, like the
Me too.
You know, like Zach Bryan.
See, I've
Fucking-
never listened to him.
He's a-
I've never.
Good.
How is he outlaw?
I guess it's not outlaw. I guess I should say
Like
very raw.
Waylon Jennings. Waylon Jennings is outlaw. You know,
All right.
Waylon Jennings was actually a member of the Outlaw MC.
No shit.
Yeah,
Did
dude.
you watch that movie, The Easy Riders?
I've seen it. Yeah, yeah.
Is it The Easy Riders? No, I don't. Think
There is the movie Easy
The
Rider.
Riders. The Riders.
Oh, the new one that just came out about the Outlaws.
Yeah.
yeah, with that one guy.
Yeah,
I
Austin,
watched it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's
I-
all right.
Yeah, but
It ain't like our
The
lives.
Easy Riders. Easy Riders was a magazine.
Easy Ride. Well, there was also a movie back in the 70s called Easy Riders or
Okay.
something like that. I can't remember the name.
I'm
but
sure that there is.
that new movie called The Rider. I think that's what it's
The
called.
Bike Riders.
Or the Bike Riders
The
or
Bike
something. Yeah,
Riders.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
fucking a dumbass name.
I kind of like the movie.
It's so I watched it. I'll tell you right now. I went to Vermont for my birthday.
Yeah.
It was a mess.
Oh,
I was up for 3 days. It was a mess.
you fucking.
Then I drove home after being up for 3 days because anyway, and then I get home and I tell Lindsay, I'm like, I need to eat something.
Yeah.
I order a double bacon lettuce cheeseburger from the ice cream stand down the street.
Really?
Oh yeah, crush it. And while we're watching that movie, and then I passed out
That had
for
to have been
2 days.
Probably had to have been a good cheeseburger for you to order it.
Oh, it's not bad.
You remember when you had your
My
food
food truck, yeah.
I tried to help you.
I know.
I came up and seen you a few times.
I know. It would have been great, but the food truck craze wasn't there yet.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was just too early to the game and didn't have enough money.
Bang, bang, bang.
I know. My dad didn't want to pay for it anymore.
Fuck you, Dad.
Fucking dad. Nah, we're good.
I gotta pee again. Hey, this is Talking Shit with B-Rag.
All right, we're back, guys. Sorry, we would take another break again. You guys know how this goes. But anyway, I'm very excited and I'm very happy about where you are in your life right now. I mean, we've been talking about it a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, to talk about your experience with being in prison and everything else, I mean, it's crazy to see where you're at right now. I mean, you're so happy. You came into my house and you're just like, "Yo, what's up?" Like the old Steve that I knew, like not on drugs,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
back in the day, like that's how you used to walk in with a
Yeah.
bag of coke, and you're just like, "Yeah."
What's
But
up,
like now you're
B-Rag?
sober and you're just like, "Yes!" Like it's great to see. I love it.
Yeah, yeah.
And like after everything we just talked about, like I want to touch base on like coming out of all of this. Like, granted, everything that just happened with Marcy and everything else, and
Yeah.
how shitty it was. Like for you to come out. I mean, you're only what 6 months out, right?
So, yeah, about to be 6 months.
Yeah, you're doing so well,
Yeah,
and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
yeah,
So like, it's incredible.
yeah.
Like,
Thank you.
so
dude.
I think everybody needs to know that, and
It's been super stressful.
I can't
Super
imagine.
stressful.
I can't imagine. Like, I don't want to touch on your living situation, but like
Right.
that's even got to be
That's crazy.
that's
too.
got to be rough as fuck.
Most of my stress comes from home.
I believe
know?
it. Have you
And,
looked into like getting a spot or anything?
I have, but so
Like right now, just bank it up.
yeah, that's what I want to do. I
Just
want to
bank it up.
There's a couple things that I need to take care of before I actually start looking into getting, and because I don't want to cut myself short.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Do you? So, are you talking about like getting your license back and all that shit?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You know, like license, and I need to fix the truck that I'm going to be driving.
Okay.
My old man gave me his truck,
Oh hell yeah!
and so it's a '92 Chevy K1500.
Fuck yeah!
I'm going to do like an old school '90s era build.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because I mean I already pulled the front clip off of it.
Do your research. Steve's actually good at building cars.
Oh,
He had a pretty sick Jeep that he built.
So like I can't take credit for the red Wrangler, like
I mean, you did some work on that.
I did a lot of work on that. I did.
Yeah, don't be bashful.
But yeah, I mean I built the Grand Cherokee.
Yeah, that thing was sick too.
That thing was cool.
That thing was awesome. I can't believe you got rid of that.
I cut that fucking roof off of it. I cut it all up. I kept the parts.
I know, but I'm just saying, like
Yeah.
that was like such a good build. Like, I got rid of my Jeep and it wasn't that great.
Yeah.
and I'm just
Yeah.
like, fuck, why did I do that? That
Right.
thing was sick.
Well, to give a little context, I had a 04 Grand Cherokee. I bought it. I always liked
What do
it.
they call it? A YJ or WJ?
WJ.
WJ.
So I always loved it when Heater had it.
Yeah, that thing
Right?
was. Yeah.
Always loved it. Always loved
It was on 32s back then.
32s, yeah. Yep. And, you know, I always loved that one. And it sat out in Herkimer for sale forever.
Yep,
Ever.
I remember.
And every suspension component, that thing was ready for the fucking boneyard.
Yeah.
Like, every suspension component, the trans was bad, I think. The front end was bad. You know, it just needed every fucking bushing, every control arm, every tie rod, just everything. And when I first built it, I kept the stock axles. Well, I bought axles out of a V8.
You had 1-tons on it, right?
No, that's
Didn't you 1-ton it though?
I did.
Everybody goes wontons.
Wonton soup. Wontons and 40s.
Yeah, exactly.
But so the first build of that Jeep, I built it on a Dana 30 front and a Dana 44 aluminum rear.
Yeah.
Which is out of the V8
Yeah.
Grand Cherokees, and I had I had the front Dana 30 sleeved, trussed, and sea gusseted on the C's.
Okay.
You know, I went through, had 456 gears with a Detroit True Track Eaton.
Was this all when you were still working at Mickey D's or what?
No, this was when I actually built it. I was working at ELG.
What's that?
That's that fucking metal reprocessing plant up by Bosse's.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep.
I worked there for like 4 years, over 4 years.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I built that Grand Cherokee while I was working there. And so the first time I built it, I went through the stock axles, did 456s. It was a True Track locker in the front. So it was like a worm gear,
Yep.
you know, traction, whatever.
It catches when it needs to.
Right. As
Yeah.
soon as it starts slipping on the
it'll
one side,
catch,
it'll
yeah.
catch. I don't like that at all.
That's why we used to
hated
weld
it.
them, baby.
Well, so the rear, I bought a.
I always
Yeah.
welded the rear of my
Yeah.
Jeep. Never the front, though, because that's when bad things happen.
Yeah. Well, fucking. So in the rear, I did a torque locker.
What is that? So when
So-
when
so
you
that's like-
engage in doing a fucking
It's a lunchbox locker, so it's just like it replaces the. I'm fucking drawing a blank, dude, right now.
I think
the-
I've seen these before. I
they
think
were-
we put one in Jamie's Jeep back in the day.
They replaced the whole spider gears.
yeah. It's like
spider
a
gears.
box.
Yeah.
And then
It,
yeah.
It twists. Yeah.
We did that with one of Jamie's Jeeps.
Yeah. So I did a torque locker in the rear, and Torque Locker is a company that is based out of, it works here in Rochester.
Okay.
I believe it's Rochester, New York, and the owners Eric and Cora,
Okay.
like they're awesome people too. They're
Shout out, guys.
Yeah, they're a big sponsor of Cam. They work really good with Cam, and like I had the pleasure of meeting Eric and Cora when I went down to Tennessee with Cam.
Cam, please just do my show. Just do it. Just do it. I'm not gonna do anything bad. Like you don't have to be embarrassed. You don't have to be shy. It's just the old B-rag, just hanging out.
The old B-rag.
We could just shoot the shit. I would love to have you on, buddy.
So yeah. Anyway, so Torque Locker, they're a good company. Great company actually. Great people to work with.
Yeah.
So I did the Torque Locker in the rear, and I had the rear truss and skidded because the pumpkin is aluminum on that.
Right.
So like you buy a skid plate, so when you're rock climbing and shit, it's not fucking.
Banging.
It's not gouging
Yeah.
the housing, the aluminum
Right.
housing. So and I did it. I put that together on a rough country long arm.
They're trash. They're all trash.
I tell you what, they get a bad.
I do like.
They
rough
get a
country.
bad
That's what I
rap.
had in my Jeep, but they're trash.
I used the rough country lift when I
Yeah,
did the 1
That's
tons.
what I had.
I had it with 1 tons.
I had,
the rough
I
country
had a
lift.
long arm in my truck, and it was it's great.
Yeah,
but you know,
whatever.
It's
but
cheap for what it is.
yeah. You got to replace some bushings, but when you're out fucking
Yeah.
banging around,
When
and
you
shit,
need it,
like-
you need it.
right. So I did that on 35-inch MTRs, and then I wheeled it for like fucking. I drove it on the road and I wheeled it for like.
That was your daily, right?
Yeah, I dailied it for a few because it wouldn't pass.
Were you
inspection.
working at Gaffey's then too?
No, I was working at Gaffey's in 13 and 14.
Okay.
Yeah,
What did you have? I thought you had that when you worked at Gaffey's.
No,
No.
I was just going to.
Was that when you had the Audi?
Oh yeah, I had the slammed wagon. I've had so many nice cars.
I remember we got out the thruway that one day. It was not that long ago, and you pulled up behind me in that slammed Subaru.
Oh,
and I went to the
yeah.
liquor store, and you fucking called me. You're like, "Yo, what's up?" And I'm like, "I'm going to the liquor store." He's like, "All right, I'll be right there." And he
That's-
pulled up next to me.
Yeah.
And that black Subaru.
Yeah, that was a Legacy GT. That was 2.5 turbo. Fucking, that thing had a lot of work done to it.
I know
and
it did.
It was fast. It was fast.
believe it.
That was, all right, so I've had a lot of fast cars. For people who know me,
Yeah.
like, I've had a lot of fast cars, and I didn't build them all.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a couple that I did work to.
Go lay down.
But, I can't really take credit. But there's a lot of things that I've changed on the cars that I've had. You know, like this Honda Civic that Jesse Lonis, not Lonis,
I was gonna say.
Jesse Loomis.
I was gonna say, shout out Jesse Lonis. That
Right,
motherfucker
yeah,
is killing it right now.
Local fucking celebrity.
Local celebrity poker player, dude. If you ever see this and you
man.
want to do the show, I just had your brother-in-law on. That
Dude.
kid reconnecting with my childhood best friend.
Yeah.
That's his brother-in-law.
No
That's his
shit.
wife's brother.
No shit.
Yeah.
No
So,
shit.
Jesse, if you ever see this, I know your cousin Carrick. He's the one that made this fucking podcast possible. He's my California Connect.
Yeah,
He's the
yeah.
one that made me do all this.
Yeah.
Showed me how to do everything. So, Jesse, if you ever see this, hit me up. I would love
Yeah.
to have you on.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
sorry.
So yeah, I mean, you cool with talking about the fucking Jeep?
Yeah, dude. Let's change the topic a little bit.
All right,
I'm
so
down
yeah.
with it.
So I wheeled it, and I remember taking it out to Westernville, and wheeled out with the Mohawk Valley mud crawlers out there. And I wheeled it a couple times, with Jesse Moffitt, just a couple times locally. But those trails were insane.
Yeah.
Right? So
We didn't have the best trails here either.
Right,
Some of the
right.
shit we were doing on a daily basis, drunk
Yeah.
as fuck, to have fun was wild. Like
Yeah.
that trail, like on the canal.
Yeah.
That one, you go through the sand pit, and then we had that long straightaway
Yeah,
back there.
yeah.
That was gnarly as fuck,
right,
dude.
right. We thought, yeah.
yeah,
I mean,
so-
we thought it was.
Yeah,
It was
I mean,
pretty cool though.
for what we have. Like it was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So then, so I wheeled it out there all day, and I was going at places that people on way more built fucking rigs weren't going.
yeah.
And I think it had a lot to do with the MTRs, the 35-inch MTRs that I had. Those tires are pretty cool for daily driving and wheeling, They have weak sidewalls, though. Really weak sidewalls. I ripped one. But anyway, so I broke a CV shaft, a front CV shaft,
Gotta love it.
because that's the only thing I didn't fucking upgrade
Typical.
while I did my Dana 30.
Typical.
So I blew a front CV shaft, and it caused me to fucking take like 5 hours to get out of the trail,
Yeah.
And I burn out my brand new Warren winch, fuck
Yep.
it. So it just pissed me off. I fucking come home, I buy brand new CV shafts, put them in, and I take the axles out. I unbolt it right from the long arm lift, and I post them on Facebook.
What the fuck? Why? What was the point of that? Because you're dumb?
No, because I wanted
'Cause
bigger.
you're dumb.
I wanted bigger
You
and
should have
better.
just went bigger and better to begin with.
Well, I thought.
Why'd you even buy the CV shafts?
Well, because I wanted complete axles.
I gotcha. Yeah.
I had like 2,700.
Did you put solids in the front too?
What do you mean?
Did that have a solid? Because I know, like, they had the independent front suspension. That's why they.
No, that's the last Grand Cherokee body style.
So it has a solid axle
Solid-
in the front,
It has a regular Dana 30. Well, not a regular. It's wider.
front and rear.
Dana 30.
Because I know in the XJs they don't have that.
Right. They have.
They have the solid in the rear, and then they have that independent bullshit in the
XJs?
front.
No, XJs are solid.
In the front too.
Yeah, solid axles front and rear.
So why were we blowing CV shafts all the time?
Who, me?
No, us. Like when
Like you guys probably had the axle joints though.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
This is when my stupidity comes in.
Right.
Sorry.
Right. No, it's all good, dude. So I fucking yanked the Dana 30 and the 44 out of the Jeep, and I just fucking let it sit there until I sold the axles. I had like 2,700 into them. I got 17. I took that 17 and I bought a Kingpin 60 front
Yeah.
and a Sterling 10 1/4 rear. So it's fucking getting cut. Like I'm cutting the fenders and everything like that. I'm getting the axles built. I went trust on both axles, and then I did 538s with a torque locker in the front and welded 10 1/4 rear. And then that's when I bought those Maxxis creepy crawlers.
I don't know what any of that means, by the way.
No, it's all good.
I'm an off-roader, and I've been doing it forever, but I never
Yeah.
understood gears.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I
dude.
got the 436s in the back and the 1700 17.5s in the front. Like, I'm like, all right, cool. That's sick, dude. Like, I love it. Like, I don't know what that means.
Yeah,
Like, I have no idea what that means.
it's all right. It's all right. Someone out there will,
I can fix cars, but I don't know what the fuck that means.
So, yeah, you have that. But so I did that, and I put it on 40-inch Maxxis creepy crawlers, and I wheeled the piss out of it. I wheeled it with Cam so hard, blew it like fucking so bad. I beat the piss out of that Jeep. I even daily drove it a little bit on the 1-tons and 40s, but I put a fucking roll cage in it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
On the inside? Who
Yeah.
did it?
I did.
You made the...
No. I bought a pre-made. It's rock hard 4x4. I don't even know if they still make them, but it was a good basic start to a cage.
Yeah.
Right, because I was getting to that point where I was getting ballsy enough to like fucking
Right.
actually, you know.
Well, so you know the guy that owns Royal Mountain now, Jake?
Jake Tennis, yeah.
Yeah,
I heard you talking about
yeah,
it.
yeah. That motherfucker built Jamie's roll cage.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. On his
No,
Wrangler.
that was Cam.
No, it was him and Cam. Both of them did
No,
it.
Cam did it.
I'm telling you right now,
All right.
Jake and him both did it.
All right.
At least that's what I was told. So I'm wrong?
Yeah.
I thought Jake did it.
No, Cam built that out.
Tennis, that's his last
Yeah.
name. Dude, I've been talking about him a lot on this show.
Yeah, Cam built it out of his house.
He said hi to me the other day. I took Kay snowboarding.
I bet you got a little wet.
No, I didn't. I was just
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
no. He came up. He had a new puppy, and me and Kay are on the bunny hill. And we're at the bottom of the mountain, going onto the fucking lift. He goes, "Hey, what's up, buddy?" And I'm like, "Yo, what's going on, bud?"
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. That
you're
motherfucker threw a snowball at me. I almost tried to. I fucking tried to fight him,
You're such a petty.
dude. Ask fucking all the boys. They were there. I tried to
This was
fight that
back in the day?
motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh.
It was before Cam. It was way before any of that shit.
So we were all douchebags.
He was a lifty back then
Yeah.
at Royal Mountain, and he threw a snowball at me and hit me in the back of the head.
Yeah.
I go, I'm going to kill this motherfucker. So I came down and I fucking unstrapped, and he's just like, "Oh, I didn't mean to. It wasn't meant for you." And I'm just like, "I'll fucking murder you right now."
You sure you want to leave that in on the podcast?
Yeah, fuck it.
All right,
it's
cool.
not that big of a deal.
Fuck it. All right.
I go to Royal all the time now.
All right. Yeah.
Dude, what he's doing for that mountain is incredible.
I know you talk so highly of him.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I got a little bit of a pass with him.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
we all do.
I don't care.
We all have passed.
I don't care. In case you haven't seen the show, I don't care. Like,
So
my
you-
life was a hot mess back then.
fucking yeah.
I was probably on Percocets back then, trying to fight people.
Why'd you let me eat so many perks?
What you guys don't understand is when you eat painkillers, they make you mean. Like they make you mean. If you were never into that
No,
shit.
never.
So like,
the only hard drugs that I've ever done,
Cocaine.
ever, cocaine and mushrooms.
mushrooms are not hard drugs.
Well, I like them.
Yeah, they're not hard drugs though.
I can't wait to fucking take another trip.
Yeah.
And figure my life out.
Dude, I've done.
Ayahuasca.
I used to sell them and shit. So like, whatever.
You remember like our first back?
The first time I ever took mushrooms, dude, I was fucking like 15 years old.
The first time I did them, I was 30. Literally.
That's why I say it all the time.
30.
Like, I never had anxiety ever in my life.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I have a child and I don't do psychedelics anymore.
Yeah.
Because I'm too scared.
Yeah.
And now I have crippling anxiety.
Yeah. Dude, microdose.
No.
Smoke some weed. Mm-mm. Just let me get hammered every night.
I don't do it every night. Don't do that.
I know. Let me
don't do it every night.
rephrase. Only when I'm not working.
Thank you. I have rules.
Yeah.
I have rules that I stick to.
As you should.
Right. I only drink when I'm not working, which is smart.
You know, someone recently is always telling me, I love that for you. Right? Do you know that saying?
Yeah, Lizzie says it to me all the time.
Really?
It's bullshit.
Really?
I love that for you.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
It fucking pisses me off. I hate that
it's
saying
so
so,
funny.
much.
Because
I love that for you. Fuck you. I
Right.
don't love that for anybody.
right. And oh, I love that for me. Oh, it's like,
Shut the fuck up!
blew out my eardrums, you douchebag.
Sorry. I forget sometimes. I hate that saying more than anything. I love that for you.
I can't wait till she watches this.
Good thing she doesn't.
No, she does.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, no, not Lindsay.
Oh, I was gonna say,
yeah, the one that
Lindsay
always says it to me.
refuses to watch this shit. She's like, I fucking live with you. I'm not gonna listen to your dumb ass all the
Oh,
time.
God.
She goes, I have to watch half these podcasts being made. She's like, I'm not gonna sit there
Yeah.
and watch it again.
Right. Fucking A. Oh, shit.
No, that's like one of the worst sayings ever that women can say is, I love that for you.
I just want to stab my eye.
Yeah.
Like, every
It's
time.
the worst. Stop saying that to men, because you know what it does? It makes us want to kill ourselves, okay?
I love that for you, B-Rag.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
I'm going to jump out this second story window right now.
Fucking, I'll be right behind you, dog.
You go first, because then I'll land on you and I'll be fine.
It's like that Austin Powers,
We
right?
ain't dying from this high.
Right.
We're just going to have broken limbs.
Oh, man. I don't know. I'm a little bit higher than you.
I'm just saying, from what we're jumping off at, it ain't going to kill us.
That's a joke.
No, it was a bad one.
Yeah. Fucking crucify me, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fucking comedy.
Comedy.
Dude, I want to.
Ready? Comedy.
I want to bring you to a show, dude.
I would love to. We're probably not going to go to Shane Gillis, but
I know.
I would love to go to a show.
Oh God, I even seen some like like I said, and fucking I went like 4 times, and every time I sat in the front row.
Do you know who you saw back then or no?
No, like it was just spur of the moment, and
Right,
I think that's like the best thing, because like when you go into it, like seeing their YouTube clips and shit
Right.
like that, like you might
You have an expectation of what they're going to do.
right, and I want to go in with an open mind and be like, oh, did they actually kill it? Or,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that could also be a negative thing when you watch their YouTube stuff. It's mostly like they're good shit.
Right.
So like if they say something that you're not,
Yeah.
you're gonna be disappointed.
I just love comedy so much that, like, I think that's why I've never gone to a show, because I don't want to be disappointed and I
Right.
don't want to hate the one thing in life that I love watching. You know what I mean?
I think it's so much better than watching it on TV.
What if I'm funnier than him?
Well, sometimes you'll have that.
But
On
I don't
those
want
opening
to. I don't
acts,
want to
like,
deal with that. Like,
I mean,
I have this whole thing in my head, especially because I do the show now,
right?
and it's not like conceited or anything, but it's like,
But it is.
what if it is 100%? But like, what if somebody comes on stage and he's just like the opener, and I'm just like, I'm way better than this fucking guy,
I mean, you're gonna have that because
but
the
I'm a
openers,
pussy and I will never do that.
right? The openers are always like the newcomers.
Well, so I've been having comics on the show.
Yeah, I'm super. That's so cool.
And it's just like, I love comedy. That's why I'm doing it. And
Yeah.
like, these guys are all like, you need to come to a show with us. You need to come to a show with us. And I'm like, I'm going to fight somebody. Like, I don't want to do it.
Let's go to the Funny Bone. Even the Funny Bone is iffy.
Well, if anything, we should go out to where these guys go. Like, some of the guys that
I
I've
think
had
that
on the
would be
show.
super fucking
Just to
cool.
like go and be like, appreciate what they do.
Right.
And like show up for them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'll get a little praise because they're like, hey, you're that guy. You're the podcast guy. And I can be like, yeah, I'm me.
So what you're looking for is validation.
Damn right. See, I'm still a piece of shit, guys.
See, that's being self-aware is the biggest thing. You know what I mean?
I know I'm a piece of shit. I know.
My therapist do that to me.
Like, call you out on it?
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's why I can't go to therapy because
I love it though.
but like, a therapist is going to be like, you know this is wrong. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I suck. Okay? Like, I know.
But
I don't need to pay you to tell me I suck. All right?
Right.
I'm well aware.
Yeah. They give you not options. Like, if you actually, oh man, therapy is so cool.
All right.
I'm
don't
getting
get
too-
gay.
Yeah.
All right. Therapy is so cool.
It is. I actually really
No,
enjoy
I
it.
can't break your balls about it. 'Cause
it's
I
helped
haven't
me.
been through anything that half the shit you've been through, so I can't even shit on you about it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Yeah, you're cool, dude. You're a cool dude.
Don't do that. Don't do that, you motherfucker.
Don't no.
I know that I am a fucking scumbag.
No, see, that's the thing. You know, so you know you're a scumbag, but you're like, I'm the fucking greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Whatever.
Where's your toilet?
It's over there. It's right over there.
The way you say it just kills me, dog.
Why?
The turlet.
My turn.
Comment. Who in the fuck says turlet?
We were doing drugs. What do you want me to do?
Turlet.
You need to use my turlet? It's over there.
Who comments? Who uses turlet
Turlet.
or toilet?
Do you want me to be specific about how you make your shits?
The turlet.
I think that's fine.
No, it's just funny, dude. It just you're super self conscious right now.
No
dog.
shit.
I love you, dog. I love you. Here,
I'm self-conscious about everything, dude. That's why I run the show.
I know, right?
This is
Hi.
Oh shit.
Hi,
Lindsay's here, everybody.
coming in.
What's up, baby? She's got her nails did. Can't wait to see them. Can't wait to be excited about it.
Shit, those are fire.
Super pumped. Did you get the blue ones?
No, I just did black.
Oh, okay.
They're boring.
So I'm not gonna be pumped.
No.
Okay.
Super fucking pumped.
She got to pet her fucking dog that's been annoying this entire episode.
She shook the camera too when I.
Oh
Great.
fuck.
Perfect. Great.
B-Rag's
Keith
gonna
cut
lo-
that out.
B-Rag's gonna lose his fucking shit.
Let's wrap it up. We're done.
All right,
All right.
your turlet.
How long we been going? Read the numbers. Not that, the actual one.
2.5 hours.
Oh, shit. We're done.
Fucking Bob.
Listen,
Diggity.
brother. I love having you on. This is not the last time that we've seen Steve, obviously. He's going to be a staple on the show, like I said. From the first time you came on, I was like, dude, I love podcasting with you.
Yep.
We're such good friends. Like, I could just have you on here and we could just talk about nothing for hours.
That's
I love it.
Yep.
So we're going to wrap this shit up. Listen, guys, I know we don't do a political podcast, okay? But I needed to shed light on this. He needed to shed light on this. He needed to get it out of his system. Don't judge the show based on this episode. This is just...
It's just
I don't even... like. It's
right. I don't think. I mean, it's just
We didn't even say anything that bad.
no. We didn't.
It was just touching light on something that
Yeah.
happened so close to home.
Right.
You
right.
know what I mean?
And kind of like giving a firsthand experience on it. 'Cause,
Exactly.
Like, that shit does happen
And-
almost every day.
If you're doing podcasting, that's what you do.
Yep.
So to have a firsthand experience on what has been going on in the prison system these days, thank you so much for being so open and honest about this, even though you did get really choked up and you're like,
I wasn't crying.
I thought he was going to die over there. He's like,
You're fucking over exaggerated. Over exaggerated.
no, I'm not. They'll see it.
I'm getting so choked.
Anyway, I hope you guys love the episode. Check out Steve's social media as usual.
Yep.
Subscribe to the YouTube. I can't tell you guys enough. The only way this show is going to make it is if you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Fuck everything else.
And you could even mute your notifications for the just subscribe.
Thank you. I didn't even think about that. Mute your notifications. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, just click that fucking little
Subscribe.
button.
Yep.
It literally does nothing for you, but it does everything for us. We love you guys. We'll see you guys next week. We love you. Peace.